a special effects guy.
Robert
Yes.
Kurtzman, man.
That was amazing to me.
Well, even like you would not even believe how amazing he is and how his staff is amazing.
Actually,
they
I can
don't
say
even
it
know
now.
us.
They're actually making Cameron.
I don't know if they know what happened to Cameron.
Do you guys know what happened? He cut off his fingers in a lawnmower.
Our son.
Yeah,
he had
and you still took the time, Ted, to put #family emergency at the end.
Yeah.
That was the kicker for me.
It was.
You still had time for a hashtag.
Yeah,
Who did this? Sorry, I'm in the dark.
It's our
here.
son.
About a month ago,
my
my son had a lawnmower accident, and he lost the tips of his middle and ring finger
on his right hand.
On his right hand,
Ouch.
and he's left. Yeah, it was a real
a
horror show.
Yeah, he's an amazing kid, though. He's doing really well.
Yeah, but at the time we just had Robert Kurtzman on, and because we'd gone through this big traumatic thing, and then we're big fans of
Game
of Thrones. And if you watch that show, there's a character called Sir Davos who had the tips of his fingers cut off.
Yeah, he was just in the last episode.
Yeah, like he wore them around his neck.
Sir Davos, the Onion Knight.
Yeah, he wore his finger bones around his neck as like good luck. So in the emergency room as we're going, I took to calling Cameron that name, Sir Davos, because he liked the show, and I called him the Onion Knight.
And he loves the show.
And he got a big kick out of it. So then I went to Robert Kurtzman and I said, we just had this really strange tragedy, and I know it would cheer him up if you guys could make some sort of replica of finger bones and a bag that he could wear around his neck.
And I got a
Robert
message.
Kurtzman, correct me if I'm wrong, Robert Kurtzman, the guy that worked on
Tusk.
Evil Dead 2.
On Tusk.
Yes,
Evil
Tusk,
Dead
Evil
2.
Dead 2. Yes.
So I got an email
Because I was
today.
just watching the making of that
Yeah.
before I spoke to you guys.
Yes.
So I got an email today. Watch out for your mail. The package is in the mail.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it's coming.
wow, that's amazing.
Isn't that cool?
That is very cool.
I mean, she actually, but his agent actually, it's probably his assistant. She does all of his, all of his like paperwork and everything.
Yeah.
She actually called me on my cell phone asking me because she wanted to get it right. Like, okay, Gene, it's the right hand, it's the ring finger, and it's the middle finger, right? I'm just making sure. I'm like, am I really having this conversation with you? She's like, oh
That
yeah.
is
She's like,
very
we have fingers like everywhere. We wouldn't even.
They asked, like, do we have some sort of idea? And I found something on the internet, like a replica of the prop. And I said, but he's a 17-year-old kid. It's probably going to get shown to his friends. Feel free to make it as gory or funny or whatever as you want, to make it cool.
So isn't that cool though? Like the things that come out of podcasting, you wouldn't even.
Yeah. The only reason I may have even said that in the note that I wrote to them, I'm like, I know I don't have the personal cash to ask for this favor, but it's my fucking son.
Yeah, people do weird things for their kids.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Something cheery to end.
Mess.
Yes. So to break things up and lighten the load a little, I figured we'd have Cameron on and we can talk a little bit about Game of Thrones and such.
Because their world's shittier.
And Cameron is our son.
Yes. Who
I would hope so.
Who graduated from high school.
Yes.
During the week. Or was it last week? It feels like they're all blending.
It was last week.
It was last
on a Tuesday.
It was last Tuesday. It was the 21st.
But, okay, so one of my favorite characters, as we all know,
The Onion Knight?
is the Onion Knight.
Yes.
Because he's fucking awesome.
He is.
Do you like the Onion Knight?
Is there anyone who doesn't, really?
Yeah.
It's Sir Davos of...
House
Seaworth, yeah.
Yes. Recently, Cameron had an accident also. On top of all this other stuff.
It makes life interesting.
Yes. And essentially he lost...
Should I see the camera?
A lawnmower accident.
Gosh, hold it
well,
up.
you can hold up your bandaged hand, sure.
Yeah,
Should I wrap it?
The tips of the ring and middle finger
on his right hand.
His right hand.
Yeah.
And
it was the most horrendous thing I've ever had.
Yeah, it was very traumatic for everybody. It was a family, crisis.
It brought us together.
But now it's a family survival.
It brought us together.
It really did.
And
well, we've always been cool, but
I guess one of the cool things to come out of the show is it's given us connections. And so after that happened, as many people know, Robert Kurtzman was on the show. And so we kind of reached out to him afterwards and told his office about, what had happened and that he was a Game of Thrones fan. And so we asked if they would make a gift for him, and I kind of have this here. It came in the mail today. It came to Gene.
It goes with this.
Yeah.
Cameron, it goes with that stuff too.
So
you can open that later. Open that because we're curious about it.
Yeah. Well, I know what we know what it is. But
And I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to stop and take a picture because this is like a shining moment right here.
We're videoing it.
I can't open with one hand.
You want help?
Yeah.
Can you? Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Whatever's in there is probably one of a kind. It came from a special effects workshop.
From where?
Robert Kurtzman's
Ohio.
workshop. Do you see the top?
In Ohio.
What? Right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you open it.
I'm just helping. I have no idea what's in here. Or I don't know what. Oh, wow. Hang on.
Wait, let me see it.
It says, Sir Davos, best of luck.
Oh my god, that's him. Wait. I have to be. Oh my god. I'm like freaking out. Open up.
All right. Hang on. Actually. I'm going to pull this in.
Cameron, did you ever expect any of this?
No.
I didn't either.
Well, this is your dad. Your dad, this is his.
That's. I see what it is already.
Hang on. This
Cameron, look at me.
Cameron, look at me. Oh, my God.
What?
Cameron, move this hand, but you have to hold it up. I'm away from the microphone.
All right. Well, to all those people going out there, you're going to have to go on YouTube for the video of this. But
Look at me.
all right. So, is there something in there?
I can check. I don't want to open it. So someone else opens it. Is there anything else in here?
I think there's something in that bag.
In the bag?
Can I take him out?
Yeah.
Here,
I would hope
put
so.
your hand out.
Are they coming?
Yeah, look.
Oh, you got your finger bones.
That's cool.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Let me see those finger bones. Wow.
Look at that bag. That's so cool, the bag.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
To have.
Oh, Mr. Kurtzman, thank you so much for this. What do you think, Cameron? Pretty awesome,
pretty
right?
cool.
I don't know who you made happier, the
One of
parents
mine.
or the kids.
I think you made him happy. It just
The parents
doesn't know
or
what
the
to
kids?
say. Right? Sarah, are you like blown away by that?
It's cool.
It's one of a kind, is what it is.
Try to put it in like a case.
We could get a case for it.
Yeah, you could.
We could get it.
And have his autograph, like,
Oh my god, and you have his autograph
Take
too.
that. Yeah, you put the two of them together.
put it like in
Oh my god, what did it say?
Side by
again?
side.
Sir
It
Davos.
says Sir Davos, best of luck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he called you Sir Davos. It's so sweet. There's an onion on it. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Yay.
But you know what? People are just nice. That proves that there are good people in the world.
His gift, which was his finger bone bag of Sir Davos. He only had 2 finger bones. Although
They were my whole fingers.
conjunctified finger bones.
Yeah.
And
Got it
How
wrong!
many did Sir Davos have? 4?
he lost 4.
Lost
He lost
4.
the tips of 4 on one hand.
They're pretty much nubs.
You gotta talk into the mic, Cameron, or no one hears you.
Sorry,
Chewing
they're pretty
on.
much nubs.
Well, you lost the tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like you. Like the top knuckles.
Nubby McGee.
That'd be Mickey. But you still have your pinky and your index.
Ooh. I got my pinky.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what's been the biggest drawback so far of
Zipping up my zipper.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never even thought of that. Yeah.
Wiping? Is wiping a problem?
No, it's my left hand.
Okay.
And so what we're discovering from a wound of this nature is it's not. So you always think like, oh, when the fingertips get cut off, can't they be reattached? And we actually did that. We grabbed the fingertips at the time it happened and put them on
Dad
ice.
was
and,
like feverishly looking for them.
Yeah.
I've never
Well,
seen him in such a
technically,
panic.
there was only one because the other one didn't get cut off so much as just utterly mangled.
Yeah, it was pretty much mangled.
Yeah, put it in a blender.
And so what they call it is it's a crushing wound. Apparently, a lawnmower makes a crushing wound, not so much.
Well,
as
it's
a
bigger
cutting wound.
blades. It's not really they're blunt blades. But
Yeah, it's a big, blunt, square-looking blade.
And it just crushed everything.
Just
up.
happens to be going fast.
Yeah, and that's the chopping part. But yeah, so the healing process, you might want to chew directly on Mike.
Oh, good. Okay.
No, please don't. But yeah, so the healing process is a little more longer and a little.
As expected.
Yeah. So, but he's doing quite well.
Yeah, we're cleaning it well, and it looks really good.
But apparently, our case is really rare that we couldn't get attached as well.
Yeah, that's the doctor
Yeah,
said that.
because of it again, a crushing wound as opposed to.
Right. Chopping it up.
And I said this
clear
like,
cut.
and I said
Mike.
this off mic. I can tell by the doctor that it's very, like he wanted to do it. Like it's upsetting to him that he wasn't able to reattach it.
Yeah.
I could just tell that that's just in his mind.
And perhaps if it was lower, like you cut down here, they might have attempted.
Well, I said that it was very likely that I'm lucky that my hand didn't get sucked
I know.
in.
And you're,
All right. Let's not. All right, yeah.
Well, the fact you can talk about it.
So upset right now.
and
It's
you've
the
been.
recall
Mind
of it.
wipe.
The recall of it is so upsetting to
But
me.
you know what? Cameron is a hero, and he's just been
Yeah.
he's gone through this with such dignity. It's mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Buddy, you're a hero.
Any what's been the biggest question? Because you went to school, your last couple weeks of school were with this after
Well,
having
I
this.
say they
Because
say
it happened on the Sunday before Memorial Day.
it was
right?
yeah.
Yes, it's
I remember exactly
that long weekend.
Yeah. So any.
So
I
what would
didn't
you,
just say what happened. I say lawnmower, and most people just stop.
and they're like horrified,
They're
right?
like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I understand what that means."